It's been a couple of days, but we're back here in Alex Survives with some more Achilles Survivor, and we're going to see how much further through we can get of Mountain Fortress. Done the first two levels with a bit of a struggle, so we'll get into the third one, which looks like it could be fairly difficult. And see how we get on. And we just stick with Achilles for now and see how it gets going. It's a little bit darker in the Mountain Fortress and we're up against the cultists, so we're escaping the animals and we're now fighting some humans. Oh, we've still got spiders. Always spiders. So I'll probably start with my usual strategy and see if I can get a Medusa statue earlier on so we don't need to worry about stone for building. And there we go, straight away. Perfect. So now all those little characters with the white circles will give me stones when they die. Whatever I like. One of the other things we have to do, one of the other objectives is to get luck 150, and we can get that either through upgrades via building the toxic pools. I can't remember exactly what they're called. So 2 ways to build that up as well. The 3.5 million, that might be a bit much, but we'll see. Time will tell. Solid enough start. Quite tight this level in comparison to some. As you'd expect, given this is the third of 4 main areas, it's going to get more difficult. I think we'll go and build a forge early on this time, because I do feel we probably want as much power as we can get. Although I want that, so I'm going to take that first to get that luck, as I was talking about. Because you're always guaranteed a forge when you need one. It always comes up as that 4th build option. Like that. Didn't realise there was an enemy here. I've got mini boss already. What's going to be best here? Go with the frenzy of axes. Evening, Matt. How we doing? Yeah, definitely nowhere near as much room on this map as some of the other ones. Loads of tight little corridors. Is Paris still in the first world? I don't think I'd do much bother against him, but maybe I'd leveled up enough that it didn't make too much difference. Ah, that's good then, at least you can move on. Sometimes it's just trial and error and working out what works for you. I've very much got a kind of bit of a strategy in terms of how I work through it now. The first thing I always try and do is get them just as stone so that I can upgrade everything else, and then once you get to the stage that you can get the workshop as well, that really helps you. The one-armed bandit. I've been trying to get that chest for about 2 minutes and I keep getting distracted. Right, let's just keep building. Nah, I'm not taking the forge yet, I'll wait a wee minute. Get the workshop on the go. The lightning's amazing. I love the lightning. I try and get as much of that as I possibly can. And that one in the big, I don't know if you've seen, I've not got one on here yet, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the dart. The big dart one, that's quite cool. It does a lot of damage. I'll find one in a minute. There'll be one before the end. The spikes are good as well. They do a lot of damage if you need it. Just guide them into them. I'm not doing too well with this luck at the minute. Oh, here comes the red punts. And be doing with them, they do too much damage no matter what level you get to. Nah, as long as you've got your forge going, you can use it as many times as you need it. That's why I sometimes try and wait so that I can There's 3 or 4 at once that I'm certainly nearing leveling a few up, because it's always the first thing to get taken out. Go with Moira instead. Quite like this too. The one thing I would say about this is I'd like a little bit more boss variety. It's like fighting the same ones over and over again. It's a bit... I mean, he's new in this world, to be fair, but it's always them or a giant spider. More lightning. I'll take the mythic one, thank you. Spirit Hunters was quite good. Yeah, I actually played a little bit more of it this morning because I couldn't. We're obviously going in a bit blind in the stream last night. I wasn't sure what to expect, but there's something about it. Like, it's got quite a good little crossover soundtrack. There's a bit of drum and bass stroke to a bit folky. It's a wee bit different. And then it's a little overwhelming at first because you're basically presented with a giant upgrade grid. And that's where you unlock everything, whether it's characters, levels, powers, and it just takes a little bit of fiddling about with it, but I feel like I made a bit of progress with it this morning, but it does feel pretty good. Another one that runs really nicely on the PS5, I think. The finding now is these games are coming across the console. They run because they've been either in early access for a while, or it's just the power of the PS5 compared to like a Steam build. They run beautifully when they get to console. So I'm looking forward to yet another Zombie Survivors coming to console, because I think that'll look really nice and run really nice to PS5. Yeah, I think when you look at this on the Steam Deck, it really does chug at bits, which you can understand when there's so much going on. You get to the end of one of these runs and there's like about 1 million things in the screen at the same time. They have said it is coming quite soon for another Zombie Survivors, but they've not quite confirmed when. Zero version 0.9 is about to drop, if it hasn't already dropped on the Steam, which is like the last major update before 1.0, which the console versions are coming with, so certainly something. This is the one I was talking about, the Dart Thrower, so this is quite cool. Take the Toxic Fountain for a little more luck, but hopefully I'll get a couple of luck upgrades because that's what I need. There, it's making me out a liar now as well, giving me a different enemy there. I'll just keep going with the weapons. I kept doing this last night as well, just everything's going quite nicely and you just get a little overconfident and you're dead in seconds. I'm trying to be a little bit less gung-ho than I usually am. Take the epic one. Nah, It's like a double-edged sword, like standing for a second because you're like, oh right, and then suddenly there's nowhere to go. You could just end up stuck in a corner if you stand. I think that was probably one of the good things about Spirit Hunters, because each of the heroes or each of the hunters had a special ability, so if you did get stuck you could activate it if it was powered up, which could get you out of those situations. It's nice of the basement to populate right beside me. No luck, thank you, I needed that. We're almost 3/4 of the way through this one already, which feels a bit... What? I'm gonna go back to the shop first, or the workshop, while I'm here. Yeah, I'll take that. Back across to build a forge. There's just something really satisfying about the big explosions in this, and I think the haptics are really nicely implemented to show it off as well. Head for the portal. And spinny turret. Increases the amount by 100%. Head back to the forge. Cooldown speed. I'm not bothered about pushback, we'll go with the cooldown. In terms of weapons, I do like Morai's thread. So that's probably the one that I pick the most. I quite like the shield as well. Others, there's maybe not. Out of the rest, I'm quite happy with most of them. There's not many I avoid. I'm not overly keen on the Poseidon one. I'm not sure if you've seen that yet. That's kind of one that's all around water. Surprise, surprise. So I tend to avoid that, but that's probably about the only one I avoid. And the other one I avoid is the one that's the stomping one. I don't really like that either. No need to apologise. I don't think I'm going to get these other two objectives here though. Unless something really picks up in the last few minutes. Might see if I can reroll for a... I want more than 10 luck. Get plenty of coins. I know it's a bit of a waste, but sometimes it's worth it. Yeah, 20, that'll do it. One more. We'll see. Nah. Another one. I'm not getting a luck. I'll take the mythic upgrade. I mean, 3.5 million with your powers in this level feels like an awful lot, given I'm only at 1.25 just now. Two minutes to hold out. I still only need one mythic luck upgrade to get that objective at least, but it's unlikely I'm going to get it. Oh, it's teasing me now. I'm going to end up very close to it. I'll do all that now and then I'll end up dying. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's 2 out of the 3 objectives. Right, I'll go and find the seals. And try and stay alive. Uh-oh, that was silly. Of course, this one's miles away. I just need to be patient on my way back here because I wasn't patient enough on the way here. There, I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. One down. The Chamber of Bridges. Seal the rift between realms. Spend stones, that'll be fine. Dodge attacks. Might need to get close to people. Defeat enemies using structures. Seems okay. And I'm just sticking to Achilles. I'm going to try and play the whole thing with Achilles because it feels like what I should be doing. Might as well start off in my workshop. Pick up some stones. Hopefully we'll get a Medusa statue quite quickly again. Gonna need to do a little bit of mining. Might as well upgrade my weapon while I'm here. I need to dodge, that's probably going to be more melee, so let's go with the Blades of Madness. That should give me a little bit of breathing space. This is starting slow. I'll try and increase my dodge in any of the upgrades any chance I get this time. mythic one. I always find it hard to turn down a mythic upgrade no matter what it is. I'm not ready for a champion. Nope. 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 I think I might need the health this time, so I'm just gonna take it just in case. And yeah, I think we'll go with Agamemnon's get the dropping hammers. It does not want to give me the one that I want. It does now when I don't have enough got. Oh, right. At least that should get rid of the stone issue. Now we need to work on the dodge, so I can't remember which structure increases your dodge ability, but we'll work it out as we come to it. Come back to that when we've got enough. Need some hammers dropped in their head, I think. Oh, here comes the big cunt with one arm. Armor cooldown. I'm sure one of them gives you dodge. I think it might be the Visage one. He should give me a few stones. Should hopefully have 40 by the time I've killed all this lot around me. There we go. And we can get some thunder. I don't feel as powerful at all in this build. I don't know what I've done wrong. Sure, we'll get there. Yes, please, I'll take that mythic one. Avoid the red dude. Take out the one-armed bandit. Get 72 more dodges to do. Don't see that happening. Don't fancy any of them. Aye, I'll take my Moirai strength. That looks like a big fossilized tree. I was sure one of the structures gave you more of a dodge ability, but clearly not, unless I've completely missed it. We've nearly spent all our stones to get that first upgrade. That first objective, sorry. So that's at least one down. And as the enemies increase and the buildings increase, I think defeating the enemies with structure should be fairly okay. Yeah, I'm going to take that dodge. I think we'll take more lightning. Spike trap. And back over to find the basement. Oh, and the chest. It's all coming at me now. Maybe I'll still have a forge over here as well, but I'm doubtful. Oh no, it's still there. For now. I'll probably get taken down like the second I get there. Oh, quite surprised. Jesus, cool down speed. let's go with a could probably do with some health, to be fair. Definitely affecting my luck a little bit here. I'm gonna reroll for hopefully a replenishment. Of course it's not gonna give me one. There we go. I thought there must have been 2 enemies in the go there. Sorry, 2 champions, not 2 enemies. It's clearly more than 2 enemies. That's a wee bit healthier. Well, it was until I walked into that. Boom. Increase critical damage and cooldown speed to increase power damage, but blades will not follow. Well, that's fine, because if they're coming towards me then I just leave them behind. That works out quite nicely. Gives me a wee bit of breathing space. Right, so that's 2 of the 3 extra objectives done, so we've just got another 60 enemies to dodge, which feels fairly unlikely at this stage. I do think this does the big explosions the best. It's just nailed that aspect of it. under 5 minutes to hold out. I think we should. I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to jinx myself. Although I seem to be stuck. I hope something kind of gets me out of this, because this is a lovely glitch if it doesn't. I'll just stand here and spin, see what happens. Yeah. I'm absolutely stuck. I think I'm going to die. Ah well. I can't really do much about getting killed because of a glitch, can I? At least I can laugh about it. Let's see if we'll get... I don't think I can upgrade anything at the minute. Right, I'll try that one again. And hopefully I don't get any glitches. I mean, in fairness, of all the hours now I put into this, that's probably the first time anything like that's happened. It's not bad. Just a shame I need to... I was only a few minutes for the end though. I mean, I can go just for a dodge build this time, since that's all I need to do is dodge. Although he doesn't seem to be dodging very much. Go get the critical damage up. Need some stones to get started. And take the maximum health. But cooldown speed. Probably should have taken that. Or waited, but that. Still can't quite believe that happened. That's the thing with something like that, it's not like you lose hours of progress, it's just 15 minutes. And even then I could have as easily died in the next few minutes anyway normally, so... obviously because I've already done 2 of the other objectives, I will attack this one a wee bit differently because I'm playing pure to try and get that dodge. I don't really need to explore the map as much this time because I don't need all the weapons and all the structures going. I can keep it quite rigid to the middle. Yeah, we're up to 12 dodges already this time, so I mean, it's not doing too much for my health power, but I guess that's just got to be how it is. So I think we'll see if we can get some. Well, nah, that's fine. We'll just build all weapons in this one because there's going to be plenty of building points. To the forge. Increase power damage but reduce duration. Well, I've just upped the duration, so I mean I can probably afford to lose that. Just regenerate some of my health while I wait, and then I'm just going to try and storm right through the middle of this lot and see how many dodges I can get. I don't think there's really anything else for it. That's a grand total of none. Or 1 on the way back. Maybe I should just stand and let them attack me. I might dodge more then. Or I'll just die. So, yeah. Another fail. Another fail. And I think that's probably a good place to leave it tonight. We'll get to the end of the mountain fortress. I think that's probably what, another 2 levels. So the last one will be the endless, and then that's the, I'm assuming that'll be the champion of the mountains that we'll face. So we'll leave that until next time. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been a good stream, a little impromptu one, and I might be back tomorrow night because I can't do my normal Wednesday, but I will let you know via socials as normal. So thanks again, and see you all soon.